This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, August 21st. A mix of sun and clouds today with thunderstorms rolling through the area this afternoon. The high will be 94. More thunderstorm activity is expected tonight with an overnight low of 76. Here are today's headlines. The Texas House delivered President Donald Trump a victory Wednesday when it approved a congressional redistricting plan that could be crucial for Republicans to hold control of Congress in the 2026 midterm elections. The partisan gerrymander could flip as many as 5 Democratically held seats to Republican, taking aim at districts in North Texas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, and South Texas. It would transform Farmers Branch U.S. Representative Julie Johnson's district from a safe Democratic seat to one that would have favored Trump in the 2024 election by 18 percentage points. It also would remove U.S. Representative Mark Vesey, Democrat from Fort Worth, from his Democratic district by shifting the seat out of Tarrant County. The House passed the plan, House Bill 4, 88-52 on partisan lines. It now heads to the Senate, where it could be approved as early as Thursday night. Redistricting is usually conducted every 10 years. State and congressional districts were last redrawn in 2021 after the decennial census. However, Governor Greg Abbott placed congressional redistricting on the agenda for a special session after the White House indicated the state would be a ripe target for Republicans to pick up seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. Trump himself said the GOP could get as many as 5 seats, which the plan passed Wednesday could realistically deliver. Democrats would lose 1 seat in North Texas, Houston, and the Austin-San Antonio area if 2024 election results held. The plan also pushes to the right 2 South Texas swing districts that are represented by Democrats. In other news, Dallas hired a commercial real estate investment and development company earlier this year to find potential sites for a new Dallas Mavericks arena. The contract was up last month, but the city has not discussed the results publicly. City officials signed off on a 3-month consultant services agreement worth up to $75,000 with Hillwood Urban Services in April to help research and suggest new locations for the team to move from American Airlines Center. The agreement specifically calls for the firm to provide site identification, site evaluation, feasibility analysis, engagement, and final site recommendations for a Dallas Mavericks arena. That's according to a city administrative action document. Administrative actions allow Dallas's city manager to approve contracts under $100,000 without City Council approval. Next up, a sophomore junior varsity football player at Lancaster died Wednesday morning, 2 days after he reportedly felt unwell while at practice. Preston Malone III, a 15-year-old student at Lancaster High School, was pronounced dead at Children's Medical Center after he was rushed there on Monday by paramedics. The teen had alerted his coaching staff that he did not feel well during conditioning drills. District officials said athletic trainers began treating Preston immediately after he informed the staff about how he was feeling. Officials said they followed UIL heat safety protocols, including placing him in a cold tub. Preston had initially shown signs of improvement before he was taken to the hospital. Late summer practices and heavy padding put football players at higher heat risk than other athletes. According to the National Federation of State High School Associations, heat stroke is the leading cause of preventable death in high school athletics, and Texas has ranked among the worst states for student heat safety protocols in recent years. And across Texas, doctors and patients say anxiety, confusion, and legal concerns have transformed a routine adherence to standard of care into something new, a standard of fear. An anonymous emergency doctor based in Dallas said the state's abortion ban has created a world of distrust in doctors' offices. Patients don't know if they can trust their physicians. Physicians don't know if they can trust their patients. In Standard of Fear, we share doctors' firsthand accounts of the impact Texas's abortion bans have had on their practice. Read the series now at dallasnews.com/Texas abortions. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.